This is a HeadGum podcast.
And we are back.
Ah, buddy.
Oh, buddy. It's been a minute, Gareth.
It has been. It's
Our
like
process has changed.
the past couple months has been way less regular.
Agreed.
But you've been so busy.
No,
I mean, you've really been like
It's been crazy.
old school Jake busy.
Agreed. And it hadn't been that way in a long time.
No.
But last night was the end. I presented Chris Miller and Phil Lord an award at the City Year banquet, and that was the end. And then my kids came with me, and they gave us like a town car, and I decided rather than go home, I was like, "You guys want to go out to dinner?" And I ripped a couple beers with my kids. I was like, "Oh, I'm just viewing this now like a hangout night." It was 9:30 at night, and they go, "Can we get ice cream?" And I was like, "I want that too, yeah."
You have such a better energy level maybe than I don't know. Like that to me, I would be like, as soon as I can get home, I want to go home.
I wanted to leave
step
the
up.
event.
Still.
Yeah.
By the way, you throw a couple beers in, I could probably make
That's
it.
what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, I could go home. I'm tired. And I was like, well, we could go get a nice dinner. And then I was like, you know what? If we got sushi, I'm getting some Japanese beer.
Yeah,
I've started. Let's party.
I started doing a joke about, I was in Wisconsin once, and I was at the airport bar, and I was closing out my tab, and the bartender was like, "Do you want a to-go cup?" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Do you want a to-go cup for your wine?" And I was like, What do you mean?" And she's like, "You could go walk around the airport with it."
Yes, I do.
Mean,
wait, where was that? Because that feels like Louisiana to me.
I think it was Madison.
Because I had that the first time when I was at New Orleans. When I did 21 Jump Street, I was ripping like a poor boy in some cocktail, and I was trying to go fast, and the waitress just goes, "I'll give you a cup to go." And I go, "Well, I'm going on the streets." And she goes, "Totally legal here." And I'm like, the next 3 days were a blur.
Oh, yeah, when you realize, New Orleans rule is no glass. That's the only, no glass. Everything, just no glass. Yeah, you're like, okay.
You just walk out with a cold beer.
But when I could just walk around an airport or just like anywhere, if we went back to like 1880 where it's like I could just kind of walk around, I wouldn't get hammered, would not abuse it.
Gareth, we'd both be dead. We wouldn't survive the 1880s. We would be dead so fast.
Without question.
I will tell you though, you and I are men of a certain age, and we go through a lot of phases. The new phase that has been last multi-years has been health-based. We're not the guys we used to be, right?
Yes.
You pour me a cold beer in a chilled glass, I become timeless.
Now, what are you saying?
Once I taste that, I go like, oh, I've pretended I don't love this as much as I do.
That's what I was just about to say.
This is an everyday friend of mine.
What happens is I need to forget how good beer is, really. Because like when I'm out, I now will like have a tequila and soda, and it's not as fun.
Too. No.
But
I'll do a vodka soda for years.
A beer, and I will go. But the problem is once I have the Midwest tongue. Once one hits...
Same.
I'm like, I could do 14 and
Gareth, I ordered
the
second one halfway through the first one, and my daughter goes,
"No
laps. You're not even done." She goes, "You're not even done yet." And I go like this, "Sweetheart, that's just not an issue right now." And then I had to realize, like, all right, I'm not with
No,
Gareth.
you do.
I'm with I was like, all right.
You have to clamp it down, too. I need the... Because you and I, when we did the... did the New York Times photo shoot thing.
Yes.
We were drinking beers, and we were both getting the taste, and I
was ready to go. You had to leave.
I had to leave, but what we were both saying is... we're going to continue this party at home.
Yes.
And independently, but an hour break, and I came back down to earth, and I was like, it's 4 o'clock. You should not be housing beers. But while I was riding high, I was like, I should go get 4 tall boys.
You know what? We've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. And maybe this is advice to the audience, too. I don't know. Maybe this is, you know what this is, Gareth? I'm now going to talk about something you and I texted about and laughed. So the premise of our show is you go to a bar, you have a couple of beers with your drunk uncles, and they give you advice. So the one thing I'm going to give advice to right now, and I'm going to propose you and I do it, is let's find a time this summer. And maybe it's closer to where you live. Maybe it's closer to where I live. I don't know yet. Where we just have a work meeting where we're discussing the state affairs of the show.
Where we're disgusting?
Yes, you can tell. My brain's already at the bar.
Let's have a work meeting where we sit down. We're disgusting. We're absolute
By
pigs.
the way, once I said you and me, my brain said, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. No one can see this
so
behavior.
funny. You couldn't even say disgusting without letting it slip how horrible we will be.
Way, if it's you and me alone in a bar, now if it's late at night and we're really tired, it won't be. We'll have a couple and then
No,
we'll get
I
I'm
agree.
talking about
Daylight.
4 p.m. Yes. Where it's like, how you doing? We both go, good. How's the day? Great. What do you got tomorrow morning? Nothing really.
Perfect.
Then we go,
yes.
You know what we got? We got from 4 until 10 p.m.
Yes.
From 4 until 5, we're going to seem to be normal. Then at 5, you know what it should be? If there's like a fun game on too that we both want to see. And then all of a sudden we're like, we're here from 5 until 8.
Well, I have like 2 months where I'm pretty much home. So May or June, let's do it.
May or June, I'm off work essentially.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
You know what we could also do?
What?
You want to talk crazy?
Yeah.
Are the Cubs Brewers playing?
I'm sure they are.
Because we could actually...
the problem is I'm going to have to then pretend...
You have to do shows somewhere.
No, I'm going to have to pretend that I know what's going on. I don't watch baseball, so I'll have to... Okay, that's fine.
Neither.
Wear
I
jerseys,
haven't watched
whatever.
the game this year.
But also, we could just do...
we could do it at a bar.
That's what I think.
Let's do that. And then we don't have to fake it at all.
That's what I think.
But we'll make bets. We'll talk shit.
I want to be able to order... this is the other thing. On the road right now trying to be so healthy, and then it's like 2 drinks, and my opener Luke gets nachos for the drive, and I'm like, when he orders them, I'm like, salad.
What are you, a 13-year-old boy?
Salad, thank you.
Same.
Salad.
Because I want it.
Yeah, because I actually do like the taste of the spring lettuce.
And it makes me feel better to eat.
I feel better. I know what I'm putting in my body. Plus, late night eating. Then we're driving.
I'm not even hungry at midnight.
It's 12. We're driving. He takes out these cold, soggy, gross nachos. I'm just sort of like, can I have a couple?
Give me those, you son of a bitch.
I ate most of them.
Yes, because he ate what he wanted already.
I'm just like heartburn at 4 a.m. Like, you're not a man.
Guys, everybody enjoy the show. Just want to mention that all new episodes are released a day early on Hulu.
Yep.
We are also having our back catalog is going to be on Hulu. We're going to do about 20 at a time. So if you have not checked us out on Hulu, then check us out on Hulu. Gareth, Jesse, are we saying any lies?
No, and you can get season 1, season 2. We're going to have a nice melange on Hulu, but the day early. I mean, there's a lot of advantages.
Here's another thing. People going, well, I don't have Hulu. You got YouTube? Because we're there too.
Yeah. Hulu a day early, YouTube for stragglers.
And also, you go, I don't have that. Well, we got Patreon.
Yeah.
And they go, I don't have that. What do you want?
Yeah. Okay, Jake. We're trying to be inclusive, and you're yelling at them, but I think you're right. It's just, look.
Watch this show anywhere.
There's a lot of options, okay?
Hulu's early.
Hulu's early.
Audio day of. YouTube day of. Patreon no ads.
Here's the way to remember it. Hulu, new, so Nulu.
It's not the way to remember. They also have back catalog stuff.
Okay, then that we call Yeah, all right, it's falling apart. And we are brought to you by Booking.com. Look, it helps you get it ridiculously right. You can find exactly what you're booking for. Jake, we've talked about how great Booking.com is a lot. Traveling with your family, work, go ahead.
Well, I've got a question for the audience here. June 19th, is that the date for the
I believe
Gareth
so.
and Steve live show in Omaha? We got people in the Midwest who are nearby who go, I want to take a little trip and see something, but where would I stay?
Oof.
Well, go to booking.com because it makes it easy to find a hotel or a holiday home that's not just generically right or right for somebody, but ridiculously right for you.
Well, also Omaha, a fantastic city surrounded by fantastic. I don't know why you said thank you, Steve, but you just live there. But you could get vacation rentals. You could turn it into a few days. I mean, who knows?
Hey, Steve, if people come to Omaha for this little trip and they book on booking.com and they turn it into a 3-day thing, what are a few things they should do besides see you guys live?
Well, obviously, we have the best zoo in the country, in the world, I think, maybe.
Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com. Booking. Book today on the site or in the app. Oh, hello.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you guys?
Doing great. What's your first name?
My name's Mitch.
Mitch. Where are you calling from, Mitch?
I am just outside of Atlanta.
ATL. How old are you, Mitch?
I just turned 34 last week, actually.
I love it. If there was a book written about your life, Mitch, what would the title be?
Oh, my God. You think I'd be prepared for this?
No. I don't want you to be. I just want you to think off the top.
Let's see. I have an album title that I would call my own album.
Let's hear that.
I was going to go with Easily Amused.
Easily amused. I like that. And why do you think you're easily amused?
That's a good question. Sounds like something my therapist should ask me. I don't know. I just am.
Okay.
Go help.
Things are amusing. I don't know.
That's good. Hey,
or you know what? The name of your book? Things Are Amusing.
Yeah.
I like that even better.
Yeah.
The album is Easily Amused. The book is Things Are Amusing.
That is actually, it's a nice puzzle.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, Mitch. What can we do for you?
All right. So some background. I'm 34, as I just told you. And for the past year or so, I've been wearing a hair system. So if you're not familiar, a hair system is basically just like a glorified toupee that like a special stylist will kind of size it and cut it.
You glue on the top of your head?
Or is it snappy?
That's exactly. No, it's the glue one.
Okay, so you have to shave your head, but then when you do the whole glue thing, if you like wash it and comb it, it looks real.
It looks like pretty indistinguishable.
I know. I've seen videos.
Like you would never really know unless like you like inspect it closely.
Yeah, but it looks like, but you do the whole thing. Once it's glued on, you like blow dry. I watched this whole guy do it. And at the beginning he's talking and then he takes it off and it's shocking.
Well, I did a thing with this dentist named Dr. Brady. I went to his office and he was like doing this little bit with me where he gave me a ton of nitrous. And then during it, I literally was like, yeah, you have great hair or whatever. And he's like, oh, it's a whole thing. And I was like, what? And he goes, snap, snap. And I was like, oh my God.
So while you were under nitrous?
I'll tell you, this pitch of just doing a bunch of nitrous was very strange.
Yes.
Okay, so keep going. This is amazing so far.
Mitch,
keep going.
Question before we go any further, just so I know if the answer is no, we move on. Are you comfortable sending photos? Can we see this or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Okay.
Can I like blur my face?
Yeah,
sure.
Of course. And you're comfortable if we post it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great. And then, all right, so keep going. I don't know if we're going to get to that, if that's important for this thing, but go ahead, Gareth. What were you going to say?
Well, did you see the boxer the other day who got he got rocked in the head and his hair system went off?
Yes.
No, but that's hilarious. That's like my greatest fear.
Okay, keep going, Mitch.
All right, Mitch, back to you.
All right. Yeah, so I've been wearing it for about the past year. It's pretty indistinguishable. Like, no one can really tell unless you, like, look super close, and, like, that has never really happened. There's been a couple comments about, like, my hair looks different, but that's about the extent of it. So over the past year, it's kind of becoming just a pain to maintain. Like, you got to take it off and wash it and clean it. Yeah, you got to, like, re-buzz your head. You got to replace them every, like, I don't know, 4 to 6 months, give or take. And then you got to get that new one kind of, like, recut and styled and all of that. So all that to say, my question is, I'm kind of considering just stop wearing it and embrace the baldness.
I like this.
So I kind of want a fun way I can reveal to my friends and my family that I'm actually bald, and I've been wearing this hair system for the past year.
This is so fucking great. Well, can I ask a question? How much are you putting into this? Is this a lot?
Yeah, so the hair itself can be anywhere from, like, you can get a cheap one, I guess, for maybe $100. They go upwards of, like, $1,000.
Wow.
Okay. So
this is great.
So we need to pitch to your family a fun reveal that I was doing this and now it's over. And I think the play we want to go is the Gareth dentist moment. I think we want a big reveal at a strange time.
You know what I'm going to call it, Jake? The Gent hair reveal. I think we do it like a party.
Agreed. But I think he goes to the bathroom in the middle and comes back with no hair.
I like that how hard is it to take it off?
It's, like, glued on there pretty well, but I could kind of.
I think you do a half glue, and during the event, halfway through, you stop, you make a little speech, and you yank it off.
Okay,
I can tell
like
by everyone's stunned silence.
Well, I don't think he wants to be the center of it. Like, that's a little. I think we do something. What if we do something like this? You're with your family at a thing and pretend to have, like, a stomach ache and go, like, I'm feeling a little bit sick. And everyone's like, you okay? Like, you're having dinner at your family or whatever. And you go, yeah, I think I got to go to the bathroom. And then they're like, oh, you're like, I think I might barf, or I don't know. Then you go, do you mind if I take a shower after? And I'm just feeling there. I go, yeah. Then go and try to figure out, like, you're like they're detectives. What, like, maybe it's something I ate. Is it the chicken? Is anyone else feeling sick? So everybody, like, I'm feeling dizzy. I'm feeling sweaty. Whoa. Do I feel hot? So it becomes a thing. Go to the bathroom, come back, and go with no hair. It was a false alarm. I just farted.
And so I act like I don't realize the hair's gone.
Exactly. You don't mention it. They go, what? You go, it was just gas. And then somebody goes, wait, where's your hair? And you go, like, ah! And you pretend, like, you go, I don't know. I was feeling sick. I went in there.
And that's what was wrong with me.
I farted. I guess my hair fell off, but I feel great now. I feel like myself. And then they go, like, Mitch, what the hell is going on? And you keep doubling down. You go, I don't know. I thought I had bad chicken. But I feel better now. Maybe it wasn't the fart. Maybe it was the hair. And then finally go, I was wearing a hairpiece. Now I'm done. And then be really casual about it. Move on. What else is going on?
My family would actually love that. We love a good fart joke, too.
But that is like if you really play it up, you've been having some stomach issues. Anybody else? Like, and it's been going on. Everyone's like, you good? Yeah, I just been cramping up. Anybody else cramping up? And somebody else might go, like, I haven't been feeling like myself. Something's going on, man. Maybe it's the flu. Fucking maybe, what is it, COVID again? Oh, Jesus. Everyone's like, God damn. And then you go, like, I'm feeling dizzy.
What if you did this? Go ahead.
I was like, should I do it kind of like the long con, like start planting the seeds like weeks in advance? Like, I've been having like some stomach problems. Like, I haven't been feeling myself.
Yeah, I might go to
and then it all kind of builds up to that moment.
Yes. And so we want the family to be getting a little worried. We are like, I'm going to make an appointment. I think I'm going to go to like the doctor, like a gut doctor. I don't know. What does it feel like? It feels like something wants to like pop off my body. Huh? Like
maybe
something's holding me down.
What if
maybe it's a head thing.
What if you
I have a terrible headache. I have a terrible headache.
I like
What's
this.
going on? I don't know. Like my scalp was really hurting me. It is? Yeah.
Maybe you do.
I can say it's Dr. Mo.
Dr. Mo is right.
You can
I have
say
an
it, but it's-
appointment with Dr. Mo.
It's not associated with the show. Those guys passed away.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
What if you do, now you're pitching this as after dinner, right, Jake?
Or middle dinner. Who
What if
cares?
you do it at the restaurant? What if you're out
Well,
to
he's
eat?
got a shower, Gareth. So the glue
you
is a
have
whole,
to shower to get
so
it
the
off.
glue is
Oh,
a whole
okay.
thing. It's going to take
Okay.
like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's what I mean. The reveal, I don't think it's
Yeah.
not the snaps.
Yeah, right. Okay, right.
This is like a really nice hairpiece.
Okay. All right.
I could
Then-
find a restaurant with a shower.
No, just do it at home. I mean, what we're really looking
Okay.
for is just
Jake, wait, I agree. I agree. No, but can we just enjoy for a second what he just said? I could find a restaurant with a shower. Where the fuck? Arby's? Where the fuck are they letting you hose down, my guy?
I wouldn't even use a shower at Arby's.
A restaurant. Yeah, we would need a party at 9 for Friday night, 8 p.m. Hey, I checked your website. Do you guys have a shower?
So, Mitch, what do you think about faking an illness and a big reveal? And then when you come out, you're just talking about being better.
Yeah, I like it. It's like play the long game, like having stomach problems for a while, and then it kind of all builds up to like at a restaurant sometime. You guys do it for like a big event, like a parent's
Big event's
birthday.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They're making a go of
it's
it.
going to end up being a huge family laugh if you execute it right. So the bigger the event,
yeah.
the better.
Yeah.
And
with
then
the
when
more
you
people.
come out, the game of the play is you do not acknowledge the hair at all, but you're feeling a lot better.
Best case scenario is like if it was something to do with your parents and it takes place at their house, because then it's during the event you can do it and everyone is still there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is anything like that coming up for you?
Actually, in April, my stepdad is turning 70, so a bunch of us are going to the beach.
Yes, this is it.
Like
Showers.
12 people.
There's showers.
you
at
know
the
the
beach.
other thing you can
Yeah,
do?
tons of showers.
In
Yes,
the
Jake.
water.
Ocean. Go in the fucking ocean.
Oh.
Go in the
then-
ocean.
Go in the ocean.
This is
and
the
go-
best.
Yes. Take a swim, and when you come out, the hairpiece is in your pocket.
It's
and you're
gone.
using the ocean water to scrub
Yes.
your head.
Yes. And then what you want to do is it's the Baywatch.
Wait, I have an idea. Rather than being sick, the ocean, you got attacked by a shark. Come running
The
out
shark
and go
ate
like
my hair
this.
off.
Go like this. Oh my God. When you go, I think I was just attacked by a shark. I was attacked by a shark. I saw a gray one. And they'll be like, what is going on? And then they go, I felt it bite at the top of my head. It bit my head. Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding? And they go like, no, wait, I was attacked by a shark. It bit my head. And they're like, no, but Mitch, it took all your hair.
Oh, I'm bald.
And then you go like,
Oh, that's right.
No, I was wearing a hairpiece. Am I bleeding? And they
Oh,
go,
no.
no, but the shark ate your hair. And you go, no, it was a hair. But am I bleeding? No. And then you go, oh, wow, it just ate my wig. All right, what's going on, everybody?
I can't
Like
tell
I said, the
you
hair saved my life.
how
The hair saved
fucking
my life.
how fucking great to go into the ocean and come out
with no
bald. I mean,
you
we were
gotta
looking
do
for a
this.
restaurant with a shower. We got God's back.
Mitch, you got to do this.
All right. I like the shark attack for sure.
Is there anybody
only
in your
hesitation-
family? Yeah, go ahead.
It's a small one. I have 2 young nieces who will be there, so I don't want to freak them out thinking there's sharks in the ocean. So
Okay,
maybe I'll just
then-
tell them ahead of time.
You tell them ahead of time.
Yeah, I'll be like,
and
there's a bit coming, so don't be
they're-
alarmed.
Yeah.
You tell
And
them
then-
at the beach.
Their parent, who you also tell, like one person who oversees the kids, films it.
Yes, please.
Okay, yep.
So if they
Please
film it on
film
their
it.
phone, so the kids and them are part of it. And they're allowed to be laughing because what we're really just looking to confuse is the older people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm very
And then
excited.
you just stick in the thing over and over. But am I bleeding?
Jake, give him a rehearsal. I mean, let's hear a rehearsal.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Mitch, you're Mitch. Let's see how you do it.
All right.
You are coming out of the water. Gareth and I are going to be your stepdad and your stepmom. Or your mom and your stepdad.
I was going to say, that'd be a weird family dynamic.
Don't worry about it.
All right, so Mitch,
All right.
come out of the water.
Oh my God, that was crazy. I think I got attacked by a shark.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, did you see it? Yeah,
No.
it's like latched on the top of my head.
Wait.
Wait, here's how we set it up, Mitch. From the water, you have to, when you've got it all done, move your arms and legs and start getting attention from the water and go like, ah, ah.
Okay.
So they're all looking at you and then come running out. Okay, start it again.
All right, got it. Ah!
Mitch!
Oh, help!
Mitch!
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh, that was crazy.
What happened?
See that?
Where's your hair?
What? No, I got attacked by a shark.
What?
You
Where's
see
your
that?
hair?
What? No, shark bit me.
Mitch, you don't have any hair.
It latched onto my head.
What are you saying?
What are you
A
talking
shark
about?
bit off your hair?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
That's not how it works. Your hair isn't like one big piece.
You don't know that.
You're in good shape.
I'm picturing, that scene where I'm fucking dying. You know that scene where Daniel Craig as James Bond comes out of the water and he's got those like tight little braids. You're like, yeah, Mitch running out of the water. The ball.
It's so good. All right, Mitch. This is a absolute home run.
Make sure someone films it, Mitch, please, for the love of God.
All right.
Thank you, friend. And please follow up with us. Thank you for the call. And also, good job getting rid of that piece, man. Just lean in.
And we're brought to you by Rocket Money.
Rocket Money. We all know what Rocket Money is.
Well, we've worked with Rocket Money a lot, Jake, because
Yes.
it is the app that finds the unwanted subscriptions you're still paying for and tells you, hey, what are you doing? You don't need this. Do you know that you signed up for this? And you go, I actually don't think that I did.
Stevie, what has Rocket Money saved you on?
I'll tell you what. Like legit, I was paying for an old commercial acting service called Actors Access.
This is
that I
great.
think has been defunct
perfect
for like a
example.
decade. They were charging me $15 a month for about over like 12 to 15 years. What I discovered is if a company closes, there are still accounts and they can still.
course.
I had no idea that was real. I was thought like, oh, I'm stopping using this. I didn't renew. It
So
just keeps on
Rocket
going.
Money, everybody, is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings.
And Jake,
Let
it
Rocket
is-
go ahead.
It has saved people over $880 million in
facts.
canceled subscriptions.
And
Average
Steve Berg
$70
is
in the
thousands
first.
of that.
Thousands. I'm thousands of that. Like
Steve
the
might be
Cheese of the
most
Month
it.
Club.
Yeah. Oh my
So
God.
let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/help. That's rocketmoney.com/help. rocketmoney.com/help.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, we're doing great. Can we get your name, please?
My name is Casey.
Hi, Casey. Where are you calling from, Casey?
I'm in Boston.
Boston. Beautiful. Where in Boston? I went to school there. I went to Emerson.
I'm near like downtown Boston.
Sure. Yep. Nice. General. No specifics near downtown crossing?
Ish, near like South Station.
Beautiful.
Southie?
Nope. Okay. Casey,
No.
roughly how old are you?
No.
Sorry, I'm going to jump in there and just save Jake from himself there a little bit.
my fireman uncle Tommy's over there in
Yeah, you got to fire. Yeah. Okay. What department's he with?
South Boston, the Southie, the boys, the
Okay. Casey, are you from Boston?
I say that I am, but I'm from like 30 minutes outside.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
have a lick of an accent, honey.
And then Jake's accent on a scale of 1 to 10, obviously 10 being non-existent for Jake on this scale.
From Tommy, my fireman uncle. Then I got Bobby's over there. Over there by Duncan.
I'll be honest, this might be your best accent, and it's still not great, but there are...
It's starting to fade. I want out.
So I quit.
I'm waiting for you to tell me to shut up and get to Casey.
Get the jersey up in the rafters. How old are you, Casey? You could even just give us a rough estimation. Might help.
I'm 25.
25. All right. Casey, Boston, Downtown Crossing, Uncle Tommy, fire department doesn't exist. What can we do for you?
So like I said, I'm from like 30 minutes outside of Boston, but I just moved into the city.
Okay.
And because of that, I joined a new gym. And one of the perks of the gym is they have like a bunch of different classes, and I just joined a boxing class.
Great.
Rocky is like one of my favorite movies growing up. I was like super excited to join this class. When I joined, everyone introduced themselves, and come to find out there's another Casey in that class. Now, I love my name, and I think it's fun to meet another Casey because like we're few and far between. I haven't met a lot in my life. The only issue is that she's been in the class for much longer than I have, and she has like a friendship with the coach that I haven't formed yet, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we're in the class and like he asks us to do something, he'll just say out our name, and it's like that bit where we both turn our heads and we're like, oh, which one? It's getting annoying.
Okay.
And he actually finally, like my last class, said like something kind of has to change, and he said to me that I have to find a new nickname. And like I said, I like my name. I don't want a nickname. So I guess my question is like, how would I assert my dominance over the other Casey so that I'm the only Casey?
Or like, you don't even want a nickname pitch. You want to usurp
No, I mean, like, if I can't, I mean, I'd like to. But if I can't, I guess, like, what would be a nickname for me?
Well, hold on, Casey. That's two questions. So the first one you were going was really crazy, and then Gareth tried to bring you back to reality, and I think you changed. I think your first question was, how do I assert my dominance so that I'm the only Casey?
Yeah.
What question do you, I mean, don't listen to us. We're here to help you. We might not be able to.
No, and I was just saying that's where you weren't going. So if that's where you're going, go ahead.
But what is the actual question you're calling with today? And then we could try to help.
Yeah, I mean, my main goal is to be, like, the only Casey in that class.
All right, I got a pitch.
Okay.
It's a boxing gym, right?
It's not, we have like a boxing class within like the normal gym.
Yeah. Fight for the name.
Oh my God.
Challenge her.
Can I be
called
honest?
Casey off.
Casey.
Say, I will fight you to be called. Oh, she would? Okay. Don't fight her.
She's been there for years.
All right, she's
been there for years.
I gotta
Don't get your ass
say,
kicked.
And I thought about it.
Out of the
don't do that
gate,
then.
though, what a pitch.
But it's,
I want that so bad.
I want to be Casey, and she goes, I'm Casey. You go, well, how about this? One round, whoever lands the most blows is Casey, and the other one has to come up with a nickname, and that nickname is called Thumped.
But what if we what if we challenge other Casey to something, but it isn't
for the
boxing?
Name. Ooh, I have an idea. Yeah, how about this, Casey? Go ahead, Gareth.
No, yeah, go on. That's it. Yeah.
But going off of Gareth's pitch, what if you guys, the coach comes up with a day of challenges that work for the whole class? So, like, if it's a workout class and you're doing, like, jabs and then you're going under that rope thing. I know this because I boxed a little bit, Casey.
Did you? I heard you blow your knee out on your own wrestling a dummy.
That's gabbing with a dummy on a podcast, you dummy.
Okay.
But you could ask the coach to put together a competition day, and who does better in class is Casey, and the other one's new nickname is number 2.
Well, so she's been doing this for years. I joined maybe a month and a half ago.
Listen, kid. You're talking about dominance. So,
you need a pep talk.
No, but look, you might be right in that she's greater than you, but you don't go. So there's a lion pack, and I want to be the alpha dog of this lion pack, but there's this guy Scarface, and he's like the best. But how do I do it? And we go, fight Scarface. You go, yeah, I'd lose. Challenge coverage, I would lose. Well, then maybe you ain't the lead dog. Maybe you number 2.
I like that. You could also go the route of where you could challenge her to some like I'm thinking of when Michael Jordan in The Last Dance is throwing the quarters against the wall.
Yes.
I mean, it's the greatest basketball player of all time, and he's basically given up all of his skill just to gamble quarters or money on a quarters game with the security team. So is there something where we could also, like, is there a pool at the gym?
No,
Okay.
we're in the city.
Is there something else we could do there that's just like simpler, like ping pong ball into a solo cup, like something like that, where we challenge her to stuff like that?
Yeah, but here's the catch with this, Casey. And this is what I'm feeling too. So you are the new one. So
Yeah.
she's Casey.
Yeah.
Now I'm just saying this now. The premise of this that people can get mad about, but if you came into a bar and we were your uncles or friends of the family, I'm telling you straight up, if you want that name, it can't be you play goofball, you play rock, paper, scissors in the back corner.
By the way, Jake, Casey has already revealed to us that Rocky is her. I mean, is there a greater underdog story than Rocky? I mean, Casey, you are Rocky.
And look at Apollo.
And other
man.
Casey's Apollo.
Yeah. Or the Russian. Or
the Russian.
Hulk Hogan.
Or Tommy Gunn. Although that one's a weird one. The 5 was weird.
But Casey, do you kind of see where we're going on this?
Yeah, I guess my only thing is, and I didn't share this piece of information, is that her name isn't Casey.
What?
That's a
That's a
nickname
big
for her.
piece, kid.
Okay, I got a pitch.
Yeah.
I got a
Like,
pitch.
my name is legally Casey. Her name, like, that's like her initials. Like,
What's
her
her-
first name begins with a K, and her last name begins with a C.
Oh, she's
Like, she's
literally
fake.
Casey.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her name. Yeah. Okay.
You
So,
are-
like, my birth certificate is Casey.
Well, I don't
Right.
know if we can, bring in the birth certificates, but I don't hate
This
the
is,
idea of
but
bringing
it's
in
a
your birth
really
certificate.
dorky play at a boxing gym.
Here's what I've got.
Go ahead.
We're talking about Apollo, the sparkle, the shine, the marketing. Casey, if you start showing up maybe in some Casey merch, it's going to be hard to take it away from you. If you have a
Casey
headband
merch.
that says Casey on it, I'm guessing you don't wear gloves, obviously. Or are there gloves, or it's just kind of shadow boxing?
No, I have boxing gloves.
I would maybe think about putting some bedazzled KC on
I think
the
this
gloves.
is right.
You could get a shirt made that's like just says like, KC.
I'm Casey.
Yeah, knockout KC the knockout, something like
Headband,
that.
go Jimmy McMahon style. Have it white and in black ink, just right. Casey.
Casey. I think if you show up in the Casey merch,
That's a big
they
deal.
can't take that away from you because you're super pod committed, and the other girl isn't even named Casey.
Oh, what is the K in Casey short for? Do you know?
Kathleen.
Shit.
Okay.
So get her
She
Kathleen
just
merch.
said she doesn't like her. She doesn't like her name, and she doesn't like any of like the nicknames for that either.
Why are you taking a boxing class?
Well, like I said, Rocky's like I think a great movie franchise, and I just want to feel like strong.
Yeah.
And like I want to be able to like beat someone up.
That's cool as hell. What about a nickname of Rocky?
What about Clubber?
Plumber.
Clubber Lang. Mr.
Rocky
T.
feels like I'm putting too much pressure on myself to like be Rocky, and like I'd love to be one day, but like I'm just very much not at that
That
point
makes
in my
perfect
life.
sense. That you like Clubber?
Clubber's just a pitch, but that's Mr. T, and it's great. He's great in the movie. We could also go with Truth. We could go with Fists. We could go with Punch Out. We could go with KOKC.
Big Mike?
We could go with Big Mike.
Lil Mac.
We could go Lil Mac. You like that one?
That's like what I was thinking, but I didn't want to like give a nickname to myself because like that feels kind of lame. To, like,
Well,
give
you're
it
not.
Listen.
We're giving it to you.
Yeah. Now you have evidence of two grown men giving this
Because then
nickname
what you
to
say
you.
is you go like this. Hey, do you mind calling me because there's two Caseys by my nickname? And they'll go, what's your nickname? Let me pitch you a couple here. Glass Joe. Piston Honda.
Piston's good.
Don Flamenco. Great Tiger.
Tiger's good. Eye of the Tiger.
How about Bald Bull?
Now, see, Jake, at some point you're going to reveal your source, and I already know it, but keep going.
Mr. Sandman.
Sandman's good because you're putting people to sleep.
Super Macho Man.
Oh,
Macho Woman.
Bear Hugger.
The bear.
Mad Clown.
It's just a crazy pitch.
Or Mike Tyson. This is all for Mike Tyson's Punch
Yeah,
Out.
Jake just walked you through all the levels
Yeah,
of Mike
no, I got
Tyson's
there.
Punch Out. Okay.
But what do you think? Do you like any of those?
I mean, like, not to, like, I like Lil Mac. Like, I feel like that's fun because I'm, like, 5'1", like, I am, like, short.
Okay.
But who's Mac?
He's wiry. Well, that was one of the characters.
Oh, how about this? Lil
Mac
Casey.
was-
Lil Mac.
Mac is the main guy, right?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. She's Casey, you're Lil Casey. You're 5'1".
She's shorter than me.
She's shorter than you.
Not that,
Fight her.
not that that's like, that might not be a deal breaker, but she is like 4'11" on like.
Casey, I wish
good
you could
day.
just see Jake's body language.
This is too much.
Jake just rubbed his face like a cop who lost the lead that was going to get him to solve it.
Well, you also, Casey, you can't beat up a 4'11" lady at a boxing gym?
You should see her. No, like her arm. No.
So, okay, so she's bigger than
Are
you.
anybody in that boxing gym taller than 5'2", or is it?
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you take another woman's name from the boxing gym? May you become her, Casey. Let's just put you in that alpha role.
How about Lil C?
I like Lil C.
Oh.
It's not a yeah. It seems like you're kind of married to Lil Mac. I don't hate it, but I still.
I like Lil C. Again, I guess my thing is I like my name. I like Casey.
Okay.
So I
Run
don't
it.
want it to be Casey, but like I don't see a situation where I can.
Yeah, you're not gonna fight her. So if we're kind of jumping ship on that is what it is.
But you also don't want to challenge her to any sort of competition in class because you think she's going to win at everything.
Well, I mean,
So-
if it's like you said, like ping pong, like I could.
Yeah, but why
Ping
would you
pong, but-
challenge fucking ping pong in a boxing class?
You know what we could do?
I think.
Well, what we could do is this. We could put you on the clock for a couple of months, Casey, and you train like a fucking animal. And when you get to the end of that,
That's cool.
You challenge her to like an endurance of jump rope, like you go to the arcade and
I
you
love
hit one
that.
of those punching things, and whoever gets the highest score, and then you like race each other. And maybe you even do one round. But if not, you're going for some endurance stuff and you set up the Casey Olympics. But
I
we give you a
love the
couple
Casey
months.
Olympics.
We give you a couple months to
Like
montage
Rocky
it up.
episode,
Yes.
Rocky movie 4.
Yes.
Like we
Montage.
give- yes. So, but I think Gareth is totally right, Casey. What we could do is you could say to Casey 1.0 and the teacher, I'm looking to get in better shape. I just started here. I think there could be a fun thing we can do. Casey, I respect the hell out of you. I think you're so good in here. You're so strong. You might be 4'11", but I think you could whip my ass. Is there something we could do for motivation together if you guys are interested? And that is have a challenge of who gets the Casey name. And in 6 months from now, Coach, could you run us through some challenges in class? And so I could train really hard knowing, and if I happen to win, then I'm Casey in class and you're Kathleen or whatever you want to be. And if you win, which it seems like you're going to win, because it's your name, it's your territory, you've been here longer, then I will be Little Mac.
It's good motivation for training.
If I'm Casey, I have fun with it because I go,
And-
I'm going to get in much better shape too.
That's the other thing I was going to say. It kind of ingratiates you into the class a little bit more. So even if you lose, you know,
Now you're Little Mac.
you're Little Mac, but you got a better rapport. We understand.
And most likely
We're having
during the
fun.
thing. Yeah,
You're
you
having
most
fun.
likely you'll earn a different nickname. And that's probably like Casey 2.
Yep. And then we're going to come up with some merch and we'll call you too.
I like that. That's fun.
I
So
think
how do
that's
you feel about that, Casey?
Yes.
You're basically the pitch we're landing on is you're going to go to other Casey and the teacher, and you're going to
Maybe
say
first the teacher.
or do we want to train a little bit first? Maybe yeah. Let's go to the teacher.
Go to the teacher and say, is this something that you would have fun with me? And is this something you think Casey could do? And the whole class can be part of it too, if you want. But like that day, everybody could partake in the challenge. But is this something you'd be willing to do with me?
The Casey challenge.
He's fun. I think he'd be down.
You know, I think this is good, Casey. You know what I think we need to do? Really fast. When you go to the gym and you have a class with this guy, how's the structure of the class? What do you guys actually do?
So like half of it's cardio.
But what
and
kind
then
of
half of it
cardio?
is
But hold on, but what kind of cardio?
So like on the bags, doing like the jumping jacks, jump ropes,
Okay,
and then
so like a full
sparring with
circuit.
him.
Okay. Oh, and sparring with him.
Yeah.
Okay. And so does he have mitts?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's probably something he could do with timed mitts.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I want you to then pitch to him is rather than, will you run this whole curriculum and create this whole extra thing for me, and you do all the work, and he goes like, motherfucker, I'm running a gym. You go, can we do a thing where you time us and whoever hits the mitts more, whoever does, more jumping jacks, whoever does the stuff that you already do, but she and I compete in 6 months. And these are the metrics of the thing. It's what you already do. And then maybe spar.
I think you could definitely do that too.
I think really what you got to do is spar for 1 round.
It's got to be at least 6 months in advance because I got to work on that.
But that,
Casey, we're talking about, can I challenge Casey to a 3-minute round where we spar in 6 months from now and the winner gets the name. And if I check it out, she gets the name. And then if the coach says, I'm okay with it if she is, go great. And then you go really hat in hand to her and you say, I respect the hell out of you. I think you're so much better than me. I just moved to Boston. I'm trying to get better. I also would love to have a funny way to do this thing, but I would love to challenge you to a sparring match. If you're interested, if you're not, I'm backing off. But what we want is her to go, yeah, I'd love it.
and it's Rocky. You're Rocky. You're going to be your favorite movie. It's great motivation. Look, at the end of the day, worst case, you're going to be called Lil Mac or 2 or whatever.
Or you're going to lose the first round and you guys do a sequel.
Yeah, forever. Endless sequels. You've got a franchise there. But either way, you're going to get in great shape. It's great motivation. And you know what? I'll tell you what. Nobody thought Rocky was going to do it. I don't even think Rocky thought he was going to do it. So it's not strange for you to feel the same way. But just maybe, Casey.
Totally.
Just maybe.
Yeah. I think with having that on the line, like my namesake on the line, it would definitely it'd push me for sure.
So let's do it. Why don't we start? Open the conversation. Open the conversation, and let us know how it goes. But even if they say yeah, then let's just start training, and then you could give us an update as we lead up to the time when you're going to fight for your name.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Where are your Mickeys?
I appreciate you guys.
You got 2 Mickeys.
I appreciate it.
Okay?
We appreciate you. This is going to potentially work. I don't know if you're going to win, but this is going to work.
Yeah, you're going to get in good shape.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And guess what, Casey? Just like Rocky, we don't know if Rocky's going to beat Apollo. That's what makes the movie exciting.
Shit, he done it first.
So, good luck. You want to be Casey, but you're going against the real Casey. I hope you win, man.
Yep. And whatever you do not let a big Russian in the class because then other Caseys should go pass away.
If I die, I die at that. Yeah.
Right.
I think we have different roles, though, Gareth. If you want to be Mickey.
You want to be Apollo?
I'm Paulie.
You are 100%.
What are you going to do? Hey, forget it. Knock him out, Rock. I'm Paulie. He's a bum.
Sweet Jesse here. This next call is a follow-up from episode 278, The Real London.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you? We know you're a follow-up, but that's all we know. So what was the first call? What's your name? And then we'll get into the update.
Yeah, I'm Hannah. I called a couple weeks ago because I just moved to London and I've been really lucky to have so many people visit that I've been annoyed with being a tour guide.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the problem was, Hannah, was you just moved from Boston, correct?
Chicago.
That's what I thought.
Big city.
Damn it.
Big city.
I thought I was going to be one of those impressive polls, like I got a beautiful mind kind of moment. I know
you took a good swing.
I was going after the wow, what a memory, and I was going to go, it's no big deal.
I was really going to be wowed
the way
by
my
that.
brain works. It's amazing.
It's called recall.
Yeah, it's sorry, my brain. It's just this tricky thing. It's amazing. All right, so Hannah, and then what happened? Your people were visiting too much, and you didn't want to be a tour guide. Is that correct? Walk us through the problem again, what we pitched, and what you did.
Yeah, I was really excited for everyone to be here and visit, and it was all close friends and good family, but I was just getting frustrated with having to go to the same really crowded touristy spots over and over again, which I know is just part of it, but I was hoping we could find a solution, and I think we did. We talked about doing some fake fun facts about all of these really popular tourist destinations.
Right.
And then at the end of the day, we would all be at a pub, and I would just ask them if they either caught my fake fun facts or if they found or thought anything sounded off, or you suggested, Jake, like have a list and ask them everything that I went over, like a quiz almost.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, but we are really into trivia, so I thought it would be fun to just like, let's put a couple, not too many fake fun facts in and see if anything seemed off. And
Okay.
I did it.
You did do it.
I did do it with my brother and his girlfriend. Great people to do it with. They have a great sense of humor. And we sat at the pub, and I said, all right, I've given you one each day. Did anything sound crazy? But it was, it was kind of tough for them to tell what it was because they did receive a lot of facts.
Well, what were some of the whammy facts you threw out there, Hannah?
So they were just believable enough, I think. One of them was, actually, I think they both were from you, Gareth. One was that clowns were banned in Piccadilly Circus in like 1883. And they were like, oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, interesting.
Kind of funny.
Weird. Okay.
They did think it was weird.
What was another one?
The other one was, so the Big Ben is the name of the bell inside the Elizabeth Tower. And it's named Ben after Queen Elizabeth's favorite horse. So the fake fun fact there was Ben was not Queen Elizabeth's horse. So
Pretty good. You know what I would do? Can I pitch on our pitch?
Yeah.
Every day the lie gets crazier and
I
crazier.
agree.
So on the last day they literally go, "What are you talking about?"
I agree.
And then you
I
go,
think-
it's got to get every day. You got to push to see how far you can get, so that one of them you can go like, England actually started 219 years ago. It used to be in an aquarium in France. And
Yeah.
you go, what?
Yeah, like England was actually two words until 65 years ago.
Yeah, it was
Land.
It was the England because the Ing people were here originally.
And then Winston Churchill was the one who combined it. And it was great.
But the
People
funny
were
thing is,
upset.
because he was drunk.
He did it because he was drunk.
And he goes like, England. And they go like this. It's England. But he said England. Everybody laughed. And then now it's England.
Yeah.
And they just look at you and go, I don't think that's true. And you go, half of the shit I've been saying is online. I'm not a
I
real
like
tour
that
guide.
a
I'm your
lot.
sister.
I think because the Big Ben one, it's fun, but I'm like, I would not be like, hold on a minute.
I would get lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
and then
suspicious.
after when you went like, by the way, that was a trick. I'll go, I don't care.
Yeah, I'd be like, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
but
a good
remember when
choice.
okay?
No fair.
Remember when I said that those bricks were from 1917? They were from 1815. I'd go like this.
Yeah, good point.
I don't even remember. I was
Did you
looking
even
at my
look
phone.
at them?
I was looking at my phone.
Oh, well.
So I think the lies have to get to the point where if they believe it, they're wacky.
Yep. I think
Okay.
so too.
Yeah.
I think
No,
so
great
too.
call.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My next visitor is my mom, so I'm not going to trick my sweet mom.
Ooh,
But
yes,
the
you
next
know, a
fun
mom's a
visitor I
perfect
have-
person to
Hannah,
get.
enjoy your life. Come on, sister.
A mom, you could really push it. Hannah, give me 3 of the weirdest lies you could tell about London. Right off the top of the jack. Don't even get insecure. Just start talking.
I don't think that quickly, but I can give you some more, Gareth. That
Okay.
the Thames was originally called the Times, but the accent is so crazy that everyone calls it the Thames. Is that one still good?
I think that's a day one.
Maybe it's not
Yeah, that's a day. I think now that we're
Hannah, I
hearing
wanna
them, let's
I want
go.
to see what you come up with, Hannah. I think the Thames and Thames is good, but then I want to see, like, what else could it come up? I want to hear that in the River Thames there used to be great white sharks,
Yeah, gators.
and they were
that's
gators and
funny.
sharks. It used to be a true swamp, but the original term gator came from River Thames.
And that's where
It
they
used
used
to
to
be-
throw convicts. They used to just
Yes.
toss them in the Thames.
Before they sent them all to Australia, they used to send them in the Thames. And the saying was, throw them in the Thames and they end up down under.
Yeah.
And
that's why Australia is called down under.
Yeah, meaning a gator would take you down under and take your life from you. So when we created Australia, didn't create it, but when we sent our companies there, we said, we're sending you down under.
I think that's very good.
And they went like, wow. And you go, yeah, they used to call it, it was like the bloody red River Thames. And what you really want is your mom to be in a restaurant with a waiter and go, well, we have had a wonderful time. I heard all about the River Thames where the crocodiles killed all those people that they then sent to Australia down under.
Yeah.
And the person
That's
goes,
a great one. Your daughter's a liar. Been lying to you.
That's what we're looking for, Hannah. And if it happens on day one, she goes, what are you talking about? You go, well, the truth is I haven't done any homework, Mom. I'm just making these up. So you want to just do this together, or should we just hang out in London?
Oh, that's really funny. No, that's good. I'm not that funny, but I really like the one about the sharks and the down under. And
yeah,
I think just getting a little crazier with it. Yeah.
Get a little crazier with it. But also, Hannah, I think part of the fun is, let's hear yours. Yeah. So think about it a little bit. And with your mom, you got the gator one, but I think you got some stuff cooking in you, Hannah. Let's see when you open that oven, what bun you pull out. You know what I mean? We know what mine and what Gareth looks like. But what does Hannah's bun look like?
Right. How about I continue to think about it, and then maybe I can send you a picture of some fake fun facts I come up with for my mom's visit.
I love it. You know what I would love rather than a picture? A voice note.
But yeah, when is Mom coming in?
Mom will be here in like 2 weeks, beginning of April.
While you think of them, send us voice notes. We'll include it at the end of this, and then follow up with us after Mom, and we'll hear how they did.
Perfect.
Okay, that's great.
And wait, hold on. Before you go in, I do believe it's a bell ring. I believe we're escalating for another bell ring, but I think we Big Ben this one. Right, Jake?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, definitely a bell ring.
I think what we're saying, the goal is to get caught. So just keep pushing it until someone's like, hey, Hannah, you okay?
Yeah, this is right.
All right, great. No, that's funny.
Right,
thanks, guys. I'll send a voice note.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
We're Here to Help is hosted by Jake Johnson and Gareth Reynolds. If you'd like to be on the show, please email us your question at helpfulpod@gmail.com. And if you want to watch video episodes of We're Here to Help, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/here-to-help-pod to see our entire catalog.
We're Here to Help is produced by Rabbit Grimm Productions. Executive producers Rob Hollis, Jeff Porter, and Natalie Hollis. Associate producer Jesse Thurston. Editing, mix, and master by Chris Fowler.
Theme song by Oliver Raleigh. The cover artwork is by James Fosdyke. Animations by Andrew Strelecki. And if you'd like to see Gareth do stand-up on the road, go to GarethReynolds.com. Remember, all of the advice given on We're Here to Help is for entertainment purposes only, and all listeners should be adults and make their own decisions.
That was a HeadGum podcast.